Hey, all you foodie adventurers, it's Bill and Susan. We had taken a few months off from video making, but now we're back. Today, we're sharing the wild game dinner at American Legion Post 296 in Queenstown, Maryland. We're eating moose stew, goose jerky, venison chili, rabbit, squirrel, and the best muskrat you've ever had. Grab your shotgun and join us next on What I Ate. We've attended wild game dinners before, but never had we enjoyed the food as we had at this event, hosted by the American Legion Post 296. The volunteers know how to treat wild duck, goose, fresh-caught tuna, and moose to bring out the best of flavor and tenderness. Squirrel's awfully popular here. Duck kebab, carrots, eggs, and gravy, mashed potatoes, gravy, collard greens. Ooh, muskrat! Yeah! Meatloaf, green beans, string beans. You want a water?
Okay.
So we got an egg roll, we've got mac and cheese, there's goose jerky, and right underneath that is a piece of squirrel leg, and then we've got duck kebabs, and a goose leg, and a muskrat leg, and some mashed potatoes, and some, I believe that's Goose Chili was the first one. Okay, I'm gonna start with a piece of this goose jerky. Looks nice and dry. That's pretty good. It's not salty at all. It's well seasoned. And it's nice. It's one of those nice soft jerkies. It's kind of got a beefiness. I wouldn't even know it was goose. Do you want to try?
Okay. Breaking off a little bit of goose jerky. That's nice.
Okay, moving on. I'm going to try duck kebab.
Duck kebab.
It's tender enough, but I think it's a bit chewy for duck.
It's cooked well done, like you should do for wild game.
Simply seasoned. You know, to be honest, I like Chinese roast duck, or even a duck l'orange. This could use like a fruit sauce, like an orange sauce.
I like it well enough.
It's got a slight livery taste though. Wild duck.
trying some meatloaf. That's pretty good. That is good.
Here's a squirrel leg. They cut off the feet, so it's hard for me to hold on to it, but we'll try some. Oh, that's nice and tender.
This muskrat still got the bone in it. Tiny little bone.
So the squirrel is really tender. It tastes to me like pork.
They got this face, right? It's got a bend on it.
Okay, now I'm trying a piece of that muskrat. It looks pretty similar to squirrel. Now we've had muskrat before over at the Milford Moose Lodge, where we used to go for Valentine's Day dinners.
Muskrat love.
And the muskrat there was, it tastes like, muskrat tastes like what the muskrat lives in. Mud, roots, with a little fishy flavor, a little beefiness. So I'm gonna give this a try. That is the best muskrat that I've ever had.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't have that muddiness.
No. Cleaned very well.
Yeah. This could be my next favorite wild game.
Change my mind. Jerry, I got the.
Gotta be careful of the little bones.
Yeah, small little bones.
I got the ace of diamonds.
Going back to my duck kebab.
I couldn't even go up against you. I should have waited.
Okay, trying this egg roll. Now let me get my hat on.
Something, yeah.
So trying this egg roll here. Wonder what's in it. It looks like ground beef. There's cheese and peppers in it. It's like a cheesesteak egg roll, I think.
Maybe it's goose or turkey.
That's pretty good. Goose leg. I appreciate that they're using the goose legs because when I hunt goose, all my friends, they just breast it out and they leave the rest of the carcass.
Oh, that's sad.
It's like no one ever takes the legs, so it's good that they're making good use of the rest of the animal.
And you know what? This duck kebab really grows on you.
That's really done well. I mean, simple seasoning, salt and pepper, and it looks like they cooked it a long time, so it's tender, but it's still got a bit of chew. Now I'm gonna give a little Goose Chili a try. Quack, quack. Wah, wah. Now that Goose Chili, I would think it was beef. It's a good chili. I wish they had some steamed rice here.
Oh, we got bread and mac and cheese.
Yeah?
Goose chili. If you didn't tell me it was goose, I would think it was ground beef.
Yeah.
It's not final.
Well, we're gonna finish this plate off right now and move on to some other wild game that they have. In the meantime, hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, please do. It helps us out quite a bit. Okay, I've got a clover leaf roll, and then goose chili, and string beans, tuna salad. This is fried fish, mashed potato and gravy. I have got a very nicely fried egg roll. Underneath, this is duck kebab. Right next to it is a meatloaf. They didn't specify what it was made out of. This is turkey pot pie and mac and cheese. I believe this is a squirrel leg. And this is, I think, pulled pork. This is muskrat. And no, I don't know which piece of the muskrat it is.
Looks like a thigh.
I only seen muskrats in cartoons. Okay, I just had a bite of the tuna salad. And you know, for a wild game dinner, this is absolutely the best tuna salad I've had, and I've had all different kinds. All of it coming from cans. But this is the first one where someone actually harvested the fish, and it's excellent.
What kind of meatballs did you get?
I don't know, it just said meatball, but it didn't say what kind of meat it was.
Okay, mystery meatball.
I'm sure they're good.
Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna try one. It's slathered in what I think is just a barbecue sauce. I bet you this is like that meatball where you put in like chili sauce and a jar of grape jelly or something.
It is good. It tastes kind of like pork and beef.
Yeah. Nice, moist, ground very fine. Yeah, it's just like a pork and beef meatball.
Yeah.
That's really good. That would go well on rice.
Yes, it would. I also got some more tuna salad. This is something rare. I've never seen fresh tuna salad before. But as I said, this is just wonderful.
Yeah, just looking at the, it's almost like different kinds of tuna, cuts of the tuna in there. So I'm guessing someone had caught this and canned it, or just cooked it and made tuna salad out of it.
This is so good.
Trying some of this venison chili here. That's a good chili. It's a little bit sweet. But you know, to be honest, I like the goose chili better.
Yeah, it does have a sweet note to it. I like them both. I couldn't even choose between them.
Yeah, I'd love to just have a nice big pot of, or big bowl of macaroni or some steamed rice, and either one of these chilies would be good. One thing though is they were smart not to make them too spicy. Yeah. So just about anybody could eat this chili, even if you don't like spicy stuff. It's just like the most minute amount of chili in it.
That's right.
It's almost like it's almost like a minestrone soup with either deer or goose in it.
Yeah, and just lots of pepper, maybe a pinch of chili pepper, I don't know. But I think anyone would like this.
Yeah. And I think that this is a saddle of rabbit. It's the back. It's sort of like the tenderloin of the rabbit, really, I think. Oh, that's nice. It's nice and moist. Usually when I get rabbit, it can be kind of dry. Very well cooked. I think what they did was they kind of brined the rabbit before they cooked it because it's seasoned all the way through the meat.
I didn't know how many were on there. I saw the 60, but I didn't know if there was a word with meat in, so I wasn't telling it. 50-50, so yeah.
Gotta be careful. Really small bones in that rabbit. Now, I'm not sure what this is. There was no label to it, but I think it's smoked goose. It's probably smoked goose breast. You want to try a piece? Wow, so the seasoning on this, it's like a corned beef. It's got that spiciness of a good corned beef. A little peppery. I think someone was trying to make a pastrami. So this is sort of like maybe a goose pastrami. Wow, this would make a good sandwich. Now I'm trying another piece of this mystery fish. We don't know what kind of fish it is. It's a white flaky fish. It could be tuna. It could be more like halibut or something. It's good, whatever it is, but it's not too fishy. Gotta have some vegetables. Having some green beans. Some baked beans. Okay, I think they just opened the big Cisco can of beans for that. And I had to have another muskrat leg. It's actually a muskrat leg and thigh quarter here. That is the best muskrat that I've ever had. And this is maybe the fourth time I've had muskrat, and this is the best. Again, you gotta watch out for the small bones. You know, in the 1800s, the Pope actually declared that people can eat muskrat during Lent on a Friday because the muskrat spends so much time in the water that they considered it a fish.
It's practically a fish.
Yeah. So basically, muskrat was the only meat you could eat on a Friday if you were a Catholic. And this was all the way through maybe all the way from like Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan. But as we all know, muskrats are mammals.
But in the words of a famous cartoon, they're practically fish.
Well, Dan Jewell traps the muskrats and he cleans them and prepares them, and it's some of the best muskrat you'll ever have.
I must say this is the best muskrat I've ever had. And I've had muskrat about 4 times in my life. The last 3 times I said, I don't need to eat muskrat anymore. But now it's like, I like this muskrat. I'll go back for it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. Did you like the rabbit?
Okay, so these are strips of goose that was in a pan with their own juices. So I'm guessing this is baked goose. It's okay. This is this goose would go well with a lot of ketchup.
I think out of all the dishes that we tried, this is the only dish that was okay. All the other ones, like, oh, this is wonderful.
Uh-huh.
So, you got plenty of protein. The thermostat was kicked back to like 65.
So I'm really liking this deer chili, but I wouldn't consider it a chili by the standards of spice level and spice mix. To me, it's like a really nice deer stew with ground deer. They had some moose stew left over. Would you like to try?
Sure.
Okay. If you want.
That's 2 words I don't see together too often. Moose and stew.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull in close because the music's loud. So what do you think about moose stew?
You know, when you're a little kid and the first time you come across that canned stew that says Dinty Moore on it,
Uh-huh.
this is what it tastes like.
Okay, I'm gonna try some of this moose stew. Now that is the tenderest meat that they have here. They really cook that moose really to a just mouth-watering tenderness.
Yep.
It's very beefy.
The seasoning ain't bad as well, but yeah, it has the consistency of sort of like Dinty Moore.
Yeah, it's like Dinty Moore stew, but you know what? Dinty Moore has more fat in it. This is a very lean stew, and it's got a little bit of a fat in the stew broth or whatever. but that's probably butter and flour and whatever.
Oh, so this might be healthier.
Yeah. Gonna try drinking some of the stew. Yeah, you're right. That's just like Dinty Moore. I taste the carrot, potato, and not a whole lot of heavy seasoning.
Yeah.
So we've seen goose, we've seen rabbit, there's duck, muskrat, you know what, and deer.
And turkey.
And turkey, yeah, lots of turkey.
Yeah.
And I didn't try turkey because I figured, it's turkey.
It was pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I think the only thing we haven't seen is raccoon and frog.
We don't need to mention them.
Okay.
The other thing we forgot to mention, they also have chipped deer. I probably mixed it up with the pulled pork, but it's all good.
Mm-hmm. You know, we didn't even check to see if they had desserts. But I'm so stuffed now. Okay.